but you don't mean Fantastic Beasts. And I have to go, no, she wrote those as well. Those are Harry Potter, just because they don't have Harry Potter in the name.
You can Harry D's nuts.
You can suck my dick.
Welcome to the podcast where we talk about anything and everything that comes out of the crapshoot. I'm your host, JD. This is my co-host,
Sergeant Ketero.
James. I call him James. Everyone else calls him Jimmy. It just works like that.
It's weird.
A lot of things have happened this week, James.
Mm-hmm.
Well, James, I guess first off, you want to get anything off your chest before? Actually, I don't have anything to talk about, so I guess
we
you.
can talk about the that one video game that's a lie. You know, there's a few things we could talk about.
The one video game is a lie. I remember. I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember the name.
Talking about it. I can't remember the name of it. Apparently, it's the most number one.
I got it. It's the day before.
The day before.
That's what it's called. Mm-hmm. It's like it's like The Last of Us, but I mean, pretty much, yeah.
They literally stole like the exact framing of like a bunch of Last of Us posters and even like some of the trailer.
Like, really capitalizing on that Last of Us hype right now.
Such a fake game.
No, it's a real game. Did you see the gameplay? The 10-minute gameplay footage of it? It's real. And I have to play it when it comes out. You have to be there to co-commentate it.
Oh yeah, I'll be in the room with you.
I'm not gonna buy it if it costs money.
If this thing costs over $10, I'm not buying it for you.
How about if it costs over $10, I'll pay 75%.
Okay.
I say that if it's gonna be like $70. I'm like, oh hell no! I call it the deal. We didn't shake on it.
I've never watched the actual trailer for it, by the way.
I haven't either. I didn't actually know it was a thing until recently.
I'm watching it currently as we talk.
It's pretty interesting, isn't it?
I mean, it's pretty interesting because it's not true. Like,
yeah, I mean, at first it looks fine. Like, it doesn't look
it
terrible.
Looks like it's supposed to be like a Division, which it also stole from for like artwork and stuff.
Well, I mean,
it stole from the Division.
Both the Division and Last of Us. I mean, they're just zombie and I don't know. They're both pretty generic.
The Division isn't about.
No, I was talking about The Last of Us had the zombies, and the Division had the what, like the city, urban landscape kind of thing.
It's like guarded off city.
Yeah.
Also, I like that it's so clearly in one of the trailers where it's like gameplay footage, the announcement trailer. It's so clearly not gameplay footage because it's like your characters would not be like this in the game.
Yeah, I think for one, it's confusing because the developers for that game, when they like release a video, and they title it like gameplay reveal, it's they don't title it like raw gameplay reveal or something. So it's like pre-rendered gameplay. So technically it is gameplay, but it's just like still kind of well, I guess it is deceptive. It's not kind of deceptive. It is deceptive.
I saw Charlie's video on it. He said it was like they used like PNGs and like placement of some things, right?
Maybe I don't know.
Again, I'm watching the trailers for the first time currently and everything. This is.
I saw the game. I saw the raw footage reveal.
It looks like the fucking H1Z1 menu when he opens it up. It looks like one of those kind of menus.
I was like, dang, this looks great. I love the player model they've got going on. And yeah.
Yeah, he looks really fucking edgy with his big duster and cowboy hat in a fucking New York City. What?
Hell yeah, dude.
Fucking, oh man, I love soda.
It's great. Yeah, I think a lot of the raw gameplay footage is the one with the not a lot of stuff going on. And the graphics weren't that great. I'm pretty sure they'll release the game.
I exited out of the trailer because I was waiting for like something to happen to like.
Because what it seemed like to me was I don't think the developers like meant for it to be a scam. It just so happened to turn out to be a scam.
They just got.
Do you get what I'm saying, James?
With something else, they just got a little preoccupied.
Yes, I think what happened was the developers had like this vision for a game that seemed pretty cool and that a lot of people also thought was cool, and then they realized they couldn't do it. They realized they couldn't do it in time.
But They're not doing anything is the thing.
Yeah, they realized they probably didn't have like the talent or the time to do it.
Are they
And then
using The Last of Us's font too?
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't remember what the font or anything of like the thumbnails looked like for it. Could probably pull it up in Steam, but
Yeah, pulling it up currently.
I don't even see it on Steam actually.
Here, I'm looking at a Google image of it currently.
I see a
Um,
free game called Scrap Garden the day before. Did they delist it or something? I don't know. But anyway,
JD,
yeah.
they use The Last of Us font.
I mean, did they though? Did
They
they?
did.
I'm gonna search up the.
It looks just like it. It's the
Uh,
big like stretched lettering that's like bolded and everything.
yeah, the big bold white lettering.
The A's look the exact same.
Yeah, I can see the
It has
resemblance.
the scratched corners on the letters just like the Last of Us font does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're probably definitely were going for like the
They
Last of
fucking
Us kind of look for it.
they I mean, yeah, they're going for the Last of Us look. I mean, they literally for one of the thumbnails of one of their trailers, it's literally the Last of Us Part 2 thumbnail, just about Ellie covered in blood. It's the exact same framing and lighting and everything.
Yeah. I mean, hey, you know, if it's a game like that,
No,
sure, I'll take a game like that. But yeah, I guess a lot of people aren't very happy about it. It's weird because I don't think this project wasn't like a crowdfunded one. They didn't
no, it
like take
wasn't.
people's money to
It's
make the
so
game.
weird because what are they getting back for what they're doing?
I think so. Like it was that was my theory, right? With the devs thought they could make a really cool game and stuff, and then they just couldn't,
Right,
and
I
that's it.
believe that. Yeah, I.
That's it. That's the end of the story.
But like,
They
it's been
pushed out all
so
this stuff.
long.
They pushed out all this stuff because they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna get it. We're gonna go do it, and then you know, in much like James fashion, it just
Is that
doesn't
supposed to come
happen.
out in like a couple months?
Yeah, I think the release is supposed to
Oh
be
my
pretty
fucking
soon.
god!
I mean,
I
James, you can't
they,
blame them, right? They just pulled a
I
James.
no
What do you?
no JD, I can't blame them because there's a difference between me and them. I'm not a fucking
Yeah,
game studio.
that's true. But
I
yeah, I mean, you
I'm
guys
not
do
a
like
I'm not
similar
a
things. You know,
professional.
you
No,
promise
JD,
things
I'm
and
not a
then you don't,
professional
and then they
YouTube
don't come
studio.
out.
I'm not a professional YouTuber either. When I promise things, I
What do
I
you
have
mean you're not a
no
professional?
actual.
You make so much money, dude. Holy crap.
Yeah, really raking in those dollars
I
on
would
my
just straight up drop all
monetized
your
videos.
personal deets, as Cyberpunk 2077 would call it, right now. But
Yeah,
you
dude,
know, I mean, I'm a nicer guy than that. So
I'm ranking in those eddies.
yeah, you've got so many eddies. You're gonna pay back Victor.
So many of the thumbnails, by the way, are just of the from the gameplay trailer,
The
just like
raw
the woman's
gameplay footage, yeah.
ass.
Well, I mean, that's just how it
She's wearing
looked.
yoga pants in it, so
That's
it's
how it looked for most of it. It was just that view.
somebody put this TikTok audio that's like a kid going like he's humming and everything, and then it's
Yeah.
like some guy's like, "A good day, Tommy." He's like, "Good day," sir. He's like, "Oh god damn."
You know, I saw the raw gameplay footage and I thought, hey, it doesn't look too bad. If you only look in one specific
Yeah,
area,
I
I
mean, it
guess.
looks bland as shit.
No, if you only look at one specific part of the screen, I think it looks fine.
Fuck, what was it? What was the Void crypto? What was it?
What?
The fucking the guys who did the whole fuck. I show speed, the
Oh,
fucking
I think it was Paradox Metaverse.
paradox metaverse. Sorry, Void paradox. It I
Yeah, they're basically the same word.
yeah,
But
they have a similar
well,
intention, but
hold on.
like
Are you hating on
and
I Show Speed now? Didn't you know that I Show Speed and Hassan did a charity for I forgot what it was about, but they did a charity live stream. Everyone was hating on them, calling it a scam. Are you one of those people, James?
I didn't know they even did that.
Come on, dude.
I wasn't even
You
aware.
gotta get
But
over your old grudges over these streamers that you don't even know.
no, I was
They're
just saying because
probably
like it
amazing
looks
people in real life.
I doubt that, I
Are you
show
telling me
speed did go to
you would like to hang out with I Show Speed for a day?
no, mostly because he's 17, JD.
What? Right up your alley.
No, now JD, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Oh, wait, no, 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 no. Wait, wait, wait,
No, no,
wait.
no, 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 no. Wait, 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 wait. No, it's like I
I
also
mean,
because
but
he
you
like
never
went
know.
to
It
a
might.
he went to a football slash soccer game and just started yelling slurs at Asian people.
I mean, that's funny, dude. That's just funny nowadays.
Yeah, JD,
Yeah.
it's not you who gets to say what is and what isn't funny.
Oh yeah,
It's
it's not
me.
me. It's you, huh? You were
Yeah,
the one who's
JD,
offended
it's
by
you,
that.
the white man.
uh,
But yeah, what I was trying to say is it feels like it's just like a sort of like I don't know if it is. I don't know all the like stuff behind it, but it kind of just feels like somebody took like the Unreal Engine, put a bunch of assets in it, and are like, "Hey, here's our gameplay footage."
yeah, that's probably what it was. It's just like some bunch of
Because it
default
looks nothing. I
assets.
mean, it vaguely resembles what their 2021 trailer was.
It's like, babe, we have the 2021 trailer at home. The
Literally, it's
2021 trailer at home.
like the 2021 trailer I don't believe is anywhere near real either. I don't
No,
believe that's
it
real.
was all what was it? Pre-rendered? That's what it looked
Yeah.
like. Yeah, it was all pre-rendered.
But like not even the map really looks the same. Like everything's so different.
Not really. It looks a bit like the raw gameplay footage looks like it's in a bit more open part of the map, a bit more like suburban part, whereas the 2021 look like is like right in the middle of like Times Square or something.
I don't know, they're showing like these two shots of like street views and everything that are pretty similar, and it's like, yeah, no, these are definitely like different.
I
But
mean,
then
you
again,
never know, James. They
that
actually
could
might come
test.
out in 2 months and like the game looks exactly like the 2021 trailer and it is great.
I
It
really
could
hope that
happen.
I really hope that menu doesn't look like the 2021 trailer.
That menu is probably the default
That
Unity
H1Z1
asset menu.
menu.
Yeah. But hey, I mean, think about it this way, right? If it was just a random game on Steam and you stumbled across it, you look at that and that was the gameplay, you'd be like, oh yes, that's okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'd go like, oh, that's okay, and then I just wouldn't buy it because I only play 3 games:
What?
Halo, Gundam, and Rainbow Six Siege.
I know you love your shooter games.
Oh yeah, I play nothing else.
I mean, what you do is, they are all shooter games.
Yeah, yeah, I play Payday
They're also
sometimes.
all first-person shooter games,
Well, hold on, JD. I play Minecraft.
and all of
Not
them are also
anymore.
live service first-person shooter games. Yeah, how often? What is the last time you played Minecraft?
I don't know when was the last time we played Minecraft.
That's what I thought, James.
Uh,
You wouldn't
uh,
play Minecraft or Payday unless I was the one. I was there and we played it together.
I mean, I played on my own if I wanted to, but like, I much more enjoy playing it with you because then I just get to do dumb shit. It's fun.
I mean, you could do dumb shit on your own too,
No,
but nothing would be done. But you could still do it.
yeah, Jay, no, I can do dumb shit on my own, but then I'd have nobody to base it off of. I'd have nobody there to
Listen,
be with
James,
me.
I get that if a game has more complex objectives than just shoot the enemy, then you don't like playing the game. But I mean,
Me
it
playing
doesn't make it a
Gundam and
bad
Halo
game.
Infinite whenever I get mad at my
It
team
doesn't make it a
for
bad
not
game.
just grabbing a flag and just standing there shooting at people.
It just doesn't. It doesn't make it a bad game. Okay, if in the
And
day
you know what? You're right,
before,
JD. Let's watch that. Let's watch the day before's raw footage of them shooting, where it's just going.
I mean, that's what the gun does, man.
That's not what gun do.
That's what the gun does.
That's not what a gun do.
What does a gun do then? If not shoot bullets, what does it do?
No, it doesn't go. It goes. That's a suppressor on a. That's the minigun. Boom! Grenade launcher.
All
Right
right,
around
James.
the block with my Glock. Your ass
Oh, I see.
finna
So
get shot.
your problem with the trailer is that the gun sounds didn't sound right.
Yes, that's my only problem with the trailer.
I see.
No, I, uh, I think there's a lot of problems in that this is definitely just a scam. It might not be an intentional one, but it is one. If it's more than $10 and the game doesn't look better, they have a
Yeah,
few months, so I am
I
gonna
guess
not like
this is like a
be like
scam in the making, right?
burn them
Because
at the stake.
I don't think anyone's been scammed yet, right? Unless
It's
unless
just
they have like a
on wish
Patreon
lists
that they've done
currently.
it or something. Yeah,
Yeah, I
don't think
don't think
there's
there's
been a lot of
anything.
people that paid money to them for this to be made. So I guess it's not
Investors.
a scam. It's just what, like
Are there
a
investors?
phony? I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know.
I I think this has a lot of potential to be a new sort of
Hey, if it's multiplayer, we could play
uh
together.
mm-hmm. What was the game we were talking about? The one with you were like it's like The Last of Us in the other game? The Division.
The Division.
I think this has a lot of potential to be a new kind of The Division, but that really just depends on if they fix stuff. Like they need to get their shit together for that.
Yeah. I never
Yeah.
played the Division. I think I played a little bit of the Division 2. I think
I
I
I
don't
never
remember
played
how
it,
I
but
got that though.
I never played it, but I always liked seeing game footage of it. I never had anything like against the game. I just never played it.
Yeah, I've never played it either, so I don't
I
actually know what it
also
looks like.
I also had that problem with Destiny.
You never played Destiny?
I never played it. I got the game at a Redbox once.
What's a red box?
Oh, it's like a Blockbuster, but it's a box.
What's a blockbuster?
Oh, it's like a Netflix, but you rent movies and stuff.
What's a Netflix?
Oh, it's like a Disney Plus.
Oh, I see. You
It's
like
like a
that
Disney
bit where
Plus, but they
I
don't
just
force you to.
question whatever reference you make because it's
Yeah,
because I'm a zoomer and it's boomer things you're talking about.
but I'm also a Zoomer.
No, 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 no,
I'm
no, no,
vaguely
no.
older than you, JD, by a couple months.
You're not basically the same age as me, James. Okay.
You're fucking hitting me with the. Wait, you think you're better than me? I am than you.
I am better. I'm better. I'm stronger. I'm smarter.
Wait, you think you're younger than
I
me? I
am
am
better.
younger. But yeah, I think I never got to play it. The game just didn't work when I put it in my Xbox and it's like,
Oh, it
yeah,
just
no, we
didn't
can't
work. Just
read
like
this
a
disc.
GTA 5 didn't work for you.
No, because GTA 5 doesn't work because my computer couldn't handle it, JD. There's a difference.
Well, I mean, I mean, what about your new computer? That oh, wait a minute.
It's in the shop.
How long has it been in the shop, James?
I just put it in.
What do you mean by just put it in? Give me a
I
time.
just put it in.
Give me a time from how long it's in the shop.
Well, when they give me a time of how long it'll take them to finish the day before. Real
Develop
numbers.
development hell, day before, and also James's new PC
I can't remember if I've gotten rid of the footage or not. I think it still exists.
on your camera on the SD card.
Well, because I never went back to that camera because like it would overheat
Oh,
all the time,
so
and it's like
I see.
it's not a camera meant for like videoing; it's meant for photos.
Oh,
So I
you can
never
give the
went to
SD
like,
card to me then, and I'll make it into a video
yeah, no, that
for
was such
you to
a bad.
post on your
Gee, that
channel.
was such a bad shoot.
Yeah,
I'm
of
not
course,
gonna
it was
lie,
not
that
a
was
great
so
thing.
horrible. Um, you want to keep talking about this, or do you got anything you want to transition to?
Well, I mean, since we're on the topic of video games,
Yeah.
might as well talk about that one new video game that's everyone's been driving up everyone's panties, right? Because I
What?
don't think we've talked about it on the shoot.
Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach
That's right.
DLC coming out.
The
Yeah, man.
five the
Can't fucking
Five
wait.
Nights at Freddy's game theory new game theory thing that just dropped.
Ultimate Timeline. I watched it. I think it's a multiple parter.
Babe, new timeline just dropped.
Babe, new timeline just dropped. I still don't like it.
It makes
I,
so
I
much more sense than normal.
I think original timeline was better.
Oh yeah, what was the original timeline then?
That William and Henry were not enemies and were actually friends, and that it was an accident that he killed the kid and everything. I think that works a lot more than he was angry and wanted it because Henry with his Chica's Wonderland or whatever it was
Well, you see, James,
bailed him out.
the actual lore doesn't care about what you feel the lore should
No, I'm
be.
aware,
So
but I also don't think this is actual lore. I think this is just Matt Pep having a fucking breakdown and being like, I don't know, I guess this
it's
works.
MatPat being like the bank's looking a little, my bank account's looking a little low. Let's drop another
I like
banger.
I like
Come
his
back to
FNAF
the
videos,
golden
but
cow. We're gonna need that milk.
he does put Golden Freddy in the thumbnail, front and center, in front of Toy Freddy and not sorry, not Toy Freddy, whatever the pink one is, and the hippo.
Yeah, well, now I definitely know that you're not a real Five Nights at Freddy's fan.
Yeah, tell me what the name of the pink one is, JD.
There is no pink one.
The Pink Freddy.
There's no pink Freddy.
There's a white and pink Freddy.
Send me a picture of what you're talking about because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Fun time Freddy.
Oh, Fun Time Freddy. Okay.
Yeah, it's pink and white, white and pink. I was joking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. But I mean,
All right, cool.
it's something. Is there a new DLC for that game coming out?
Yeah, they like announced they like put out a picture for it. It's like you're in the remnants of it after it collapsed, and like there's new
The
animatronics and
Pizzaplex?
stuff. Yeah, I think it's the Pizzaplex after it collapsed. There's like new animatronics. You're playing as a girl this time.
Ooh. Just a random
Ooh.
girl or
I mean, we don't know.
okay.
It's a girl,
We
so
just
it's
know
gonna have
that's a girl.
some importance to the Afton family. Because why else? Why else exist in these
Yeah,
games if
well,
you're not an
it's like
Afton?
Star Wars. You know, it's about the Skywalker family. This is like FNAF, and it's about the Afton family. So they're basically the same franchise.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. What did you say? Fast and Furious 10?
No,
Oh,
I didn't. And also, I only realized at this point that the our
please tell me we
figures
haven't
are
been
kind of messed
recording.
up,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's okay. I mean, I could disconnect and reconnect the call real quick if that's
Yeah, man, I'm dying. What's up, everybody? It's me, your guy.
nothing's changed, um, including
We
the
just got
fact that
new
it's kind of
gameplay
glitched
from
out.
the
But
day before the upcoming
that's fine. It's whatever.
post-apocalyptic survivor. It's basically Daisy meets The Last of Us, ravaged by zombies alone or with friends. As you scavenge, but you kind of stay alive. But you're not alone, as other players are hunt. Jesus Christ, this guy talks too fast.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
you fucker, James. You've been lying to me this entire time.
What do you mean?
You've been lying to me this entire
What have
time.
I lied about? I need you to explain because I don't know what you mean.
Okay, so if you guys don't know, we talked about this in our we talked about this new game in our stream, Halo
Day
stream.
before?
No, it was the Harry Potter game,
Oh, the
Hogwarts
Harry Potter
Legacy.
game.
And during that stream, you told me that Harry Potter, like the movies, had
Yeah,
in the scene of the bank with the goblins,
Grindelwald
Green
Bank.
Dot Bank, and you told me it was like
Gringotts
super
Bank.
anti-Semitic and stuff, and I didn't agree with you. And you said there was a Star of David, and I was like, oh, okay, that makes more sense then. I looked it up, right? The star on the ground, it's not a Star of David, you fucker, you motherfucker, you
Is it
almost
not?
got me. No, it's just a normal star. It's just a normal star, James. And I saw the Reddit post that was like that was talking about how there's a Star of David in this
I didn't
goblin
get this
bank,
from a Reddit post, by the way.
and they were like, "Ooh, look, it's the Star of David." It's not the Star of David. It's a six-sided
Baby, that's
star.
a fucking Star of David. I'm
It's
looking
not
right
a
at
Star
it.
of David, James.
Yes, it
It's just a
is.
six-sided star.
That's the Star of David.
Not every
That's what it is.
six-sided star is a Star of David.
There are no six-sided stars, JD. All stars are five-sided. The Star of David
What?
is six-sided. You're a fucking maniac. That's the Star
What are
of
you
David.
talking about, dude?
What are you?
Besides, I saw, and I also saw the explanation for why there was a star on the ground there. It's because they filmed in the Australian bank, and that's the Australian star.
I can hear my dad singing upstairs as
Oh.
I'm yelling about the fucking Star of David.
Yeah, they filmed in the Australian bank, and that's why there's a star on the ground. They just didn't cover it
The
up.
Star of David is a six-sided star, JD. But again,
Yeah, but
that
not
doesn't
every
go against the-
six-sided star is a
doesn't go
Star of
against the fact
David.
that she's still using Jewish people as a fucking thing here.
I don't think they are. I don't think she
Yes,
is.
they are, JD.
It
Did you
doesn't.
even look into
I
what
think
I was talking about?
it's a
The
huge
whole
stretch.
fucking- It's not though.
I don't think goblins and
Not
anything that has
anti-Jewish
goblins in it
things,
are just
always
are
drew
just
Jewish people
automatically
as these
Jewish
sort-
things.
It's JD. I swear to God, I can't explain this enough to you.
Yeah.
It's not a subtle thing. She's not subtly anti-Semitic. She just is. These are gross depictions of Jewish people, JD. This is exactly what they were drawn like and stuff in fucking Nazi anti-Jewish like cartoonist stuff.
I mean, I even searched up the and like the Nazi Jewish
No, you
cartoon
fucking
stuff,
didn't. That's
and
how I
they
know you're
don't look
lying.
like it. They do not look like that. If you type in Nazi like Jewish, what was it, propaganda art? I think it was, I think it was propaganda art.
Jay, I'm looking right fucking at it.
I mean, I don't know, James.
What are you looking at? Because I'm losing my
I don't
mind
know.
over
When I
here,
type
JD.
in on Nazi propaganda art, it looks like images like. Oh, I mean, I guess I'll. Yeah, I guess I'll send it to you. Here, check. Look at this. Like this is the kind of
I can't believe this is what the podcast has come to.
this is the kind of like pictures I'm seeing when I type in that. And I don't think it looks like the goblins from Green God Bank.
That's what it fucking looks like, JD.
It doesn't.
Yes, it does.
I like how no one's gonna be able to see
Yeah, this
what
is just
pictures
an
I'm
us
putting up.
thing. Is this the first time you had pictures? Is Nazi anti-Jewish propaganda?
Man, I probably should take that down after I post it. That's, that's
Delete it from your files, man.
yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't save it. I just copied it and then pasted. But I'll take it out of the Discord. Which, by the way, our Discord only has
Oh my
us.
god! No! I found one that said Jude Sus instead of Judas.
What? That's not real, is it? That's got to be like.
I don't know.
Did a Kanye West supporter say that, or did Kanye West supporter make that, or is that a Yay enjoyer using that, or
It's Yee.
oh my bad.
It's my favorite.
Oh wait, I see
My
what
favorite
you
bit.
I see what the picture what you're talking
Oh,
about.
did you find it?
Yeah, the Jude sus. What the heck?
Why is he green?
I don't know. Wait, there's a
Oh
normal
wait, I'm
picture.
sorry, I
of it.
forgot Goblin.
So is every goblin just like a Jewish
Yeah,
stereotype thing
JD,
then?
so this is the thing I want to explain to you. It's not just J.K. Rowling. It's the depiction of goblins in general are very much based off like this sort of like way that they were depicted and stuff. And it's not just Jewish people; it's also black people with orcs. You'll constantly find that a lot of featuristics with black people are used and dramatized for like orc drawings and characterization. It's a thing that happens with a lot of the different. It's why there was like such a big thing about Wizards of the Coast with the way they had like
With the way they
their
depicted orcs and goblins?
yeah, orcs, goblins, and like all the fucking species and stuff. There was like people were upset about it for a reason. It wasn't like just like, oh, we think it's racist. It's like, no, it actually is. It's this isn't just insane people. This is real. It's all real.
Well, you know, up to you then. Up to you.
Also, this well, I gotta learn how to copy and paste this to the Discord.
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh wait, I think I figured it out.
Oh, ooh, I just saw a little
JD.
meme using the huh?
Hottest photo that's about hottest album that's about to be dropped. These three.
Actually, take that picture of the Green God goblins and then
Thumbnail.
play the clip of that rap song Glock on my Rari. That with that picture. Wow. That's quite something.
No, but yeah, there's a lot of bad stuff. I'm not making this up. This is all real stuff that's been tried
I feel like you're
before.
making it up to me.
I'm gonna fucking. Oh my god! Wait, is Jude? Or I guess that's not even Jude. It's
It's
the German
yay?
way of writing it. I think it's Jew. I think that's what it means. It's Jew sus. Oh no!
What?
Oh no! It's Jew sus.
What? What are you talking about?
Because I found another. The oh my god, the stars that the Nazis would make the Jewish people wear to identify as Jewish. It
My
says
God.
that on it.
It says Jude sus?
No, it just says the Jude part. That's
Oh,
why I'm
okay.
like, oh my god, does it say Jewish
I thought,
suspicious?
I thought you said the things they put on to identify them as Jews said Jude sus. And I was like, you're fucking with me now. You're 100% fucking with me. Well, anyway.
I-
Yeah. That new
Oh
Harry
my god,
Potter
it
game
literally
though.
means sus the Jew.
What?
I just reverse Googled it. It literally means sus the Jew.
That's really fucked up.
Oh my god. Where where did this episode take us?
It took us down the whole. Wait, so
Where
wait,
is
what
my
came first
mind?
then? Was the did they base the depiction of like the Nazi propaganda Jewish depiction on goblins, or was goblins based on the Jewish thing?
It was based on because it's like there was the classic tale of like goblins was that they were like little greedy monsters and Jewish people, I mean not Jewish people, Nazis saw Jewish people as like exactly that. They saw them as
Okay, so
little
goblins
greedy
came
monster
first,
people.
right? The concept of
Yes,
goblins
goblins
came
came
first,
first,
and
and then
then
that's
the
why the use of
Nazis.
goblins and continuing
Okay,
and portraying them and that stuff, and so then making it like it's not good. It's
and
not good, and it's
nowadays,
just
whenever
getting
you want to
worse.
use a goblin, everyone just thinks of the Jewish Nazi thing.
Yeah, especially when like you like even talk with like that sort of accent, because apparently that's also a thing people do now. If
Dude,
you
that
talk with
that
like a
is.
Jewish accent,
Oh man, that's news to me. I don't think I've ever seen anyone who's like or
JD, as a
I don't
person
think I've
who's been on
talked to anyone
TikTok
who's
as
who's
well,
heard about that.
this was also a whole thing with TikTok. There was this one person who was like they would like dress up as a goblin for like their D&D thing.
Yeah.
And people were like, "Hey, it's a
I mean,
bit,
dude,
it's a
what
bit
a fucking
anti-Semitic."
horrible person, dude. Holy shit.
Well, hold on,
Why is
JD.
that guy not canceled?
Girl,
Oh, sorry. Why is that girl not canceled? It's
she was, but it's also because people were like, "Hey, it's a bit anti-Semitic. You know, like you maybe change it a bit." And she's like, "No, I don't care if it's anti-Semitic. I like it." And people are like,
okay.
"Whoa,
Well, maybe you should say in the same sentence, I don't care,
god
and also
damn!"
anti-Semitic. But you could. I mean, I would have been a bit more
Yeah, JD,
sympathetic if it was
you gonna defend her?
if it was like
You gonna defend her more?
I think it was a bit more sympathetic if she was like, I just didn't know, because
I
I'm
think
pretty
you
sure
can be a
most
bit more
people don't.
sympathetic.
Well, I mean, I was sympathetic up until she said that I don't care that it's anti-Semitic.
Oh, also, I'm realizing I'm looking at the Last of Us posters right now for
Are
the
they
show.
anti-Semitic?
No, I'm realizing they depict where every one of these characters dies. For the ones that do, it shows
Oh
literally
yeah.
the point in the show where they die.
Oh, I see. Oh, it's right.
That's
It's
an
still. Is there a new episode
it's
for
an euphemism. It came out
drop?
yesterday apparently instead of on Sunday because of Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh,
So I've
oh,
just
I
been
see.
getting spoiled on it all day.
You haven't watched it yet?
No, I did watch it. I just didn't know it had come out yet. I thought the episode leaked, and so everybody was posting like the spoilers because
Mm-hmm.
everybody was posting the same exact clip, and it had this like weird red border. So I thought it was a fucking a leak because I was like, okay, this isn't how it's normally formatted. What's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, it came out the other day. I watched it. It's a good episode. It's fucking sad again. You know, I'm over here fucking being depressed over what happened.
Oh, dang. I just
I,
learned.
I hear you laugh for a second, then it sounds like you punch your mic.
Yeah, I accidentally just hit my mic because I got to take off my jacket
I
and
hear.
it's
Oof,
boom.
boom.
Anyway, it was what was it? I saw I didn't watch the Last of Us TV show. But I saw the map had film theory on it. That was
I
talking about
haven't
where
seen it.
where the infection came from. But that was he dropped it a while ago, and I'm pretty sure it's already been shown in the movie. But I mean the show, and I guess it's a spoiler. I guess.
Yeah.
So I guess if you don't like spoilers, watch out. I'm not gonna put a timestamp or anything.
You don't
You
like
just have to.
spoilers. Too late.
You're gonna have to watch the movie. You're gonna have to watch the show yourself.
Ha, got him.
It's in the flower, James.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
They explain that, and guess what? Second episode. It's at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah. It was funny. I mean, I guess so. Yeah. I mean,
Good
it
going,
makes
Matt.
sense.
You really hit him with this one.
No, I
You really
mean,
did
well, I
it
mean,
to him.
he guessed it before they dropped it, like
No,
two
I know.
like
It's
2 weeks
just very
before or
funny.
something. But yeah,
But also, I mean, that was implied by the games. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly.
no, I don't think that's how it worked in the games. That was the one thing they changed
No.
in the TV show from the games
Well, they
was
changed
how
it
the
worked. They
infection
didn't
worked.
change like what it was.
Yeah, I don't think they changed what it was. They just changed how it
No.
spread.
No, they changed how it worked because they actually looked up how like cordyceps like that sort. Hey,
So
wait,
how
hey,
does it work in the
stop
show
that.
then?
So in the show, it is all around you. It's always there. It's this like it spores are in the air no matter what. It's just if you eat like the food that it was diseased with originally. Wait, hey, please stop. I'm trying to explain something.
I'm
Okay,
trying to
hold on, I'll
explain
be back
something
to explain
very
it.
important.
I'll be back to explain it before she tears down a shelf. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you know, just gotta wait here for James to finish doing that.
Whopper, 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 Whopper.
Our ad break, sponsored by Burger King.
God no. But
If we ever get a Burger King sponsorship, I'd just be singing that all the time. That's when you leave the show. Is just
yeah, it's
we get the
that's
Burger King
the
sponsorship.
day where I pull a video game Bill and Frank and you walk into the room and you're like, that's my co-host. It's
Who's that? It's my
my
co-host.
co-host.
Cut him down.
Hey, you can see who's bitten there and there. There's no bite marks, he just hung himself.
I found this note. It was addressed to you.
It just says Whopper, Whopper, Whopper,
It
Whopper.
says Whopper, Big Mac, Soda,
It,
Whopper.
it looks like he scribbled some out and he added the new food items.
Yeah, it said BK, James, have it your way.
Oh, no. Um, but yeah, in the show,
It's just there in the air.
yeah, it's literally all around. They like looked it up. They're like, oh wow, it can't be like how we have it in the games because that's not how it actually works. So Neil Druckmann, he was like, okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna change it so that it's always there. It's just you have to be exposed to like it physically through food and stuff to be infected, or you have to be turned by one of their bite marks and stuff.
Okay, because from how I understood it from the game, and it might be different. I haven't played the games in a while, but in the games, it was just like the spores weren't all everywhere in the air. There were just like specific areas where it was like concentrated, and if you breathe in too
Yeah,
many of them in the concentrated areas, then you would turn. And
yeah, and
also
that's why they have like gas masks and stuff.
the whole like if the zombie bits you, then you also turn. So
Yeah, they that's like what I was saying. They explained that in the first episode. They're like, okay, so we realized we that's not how it works. They aren't like coagulated in one area, so instead it's like a nervous system basically. They've rooted themselves and they like respond to each other through the roots. So
they
if a
awaken when
cordyceps
they see when
zombie,
you get come in contact with flour.
yeah. But yeah, they got in the flower and stuff, and that's I'm pretty sure that's how they originally spread in the game too. Is like they're in like little pieces that you can find. It's like the same way you can figure out like in the game you're like, oh, maybe the cure doesn't actually exist. It was just like a pipe dream. Like they do have Ellie, but like it might not be sustainable. Is
Well, I
you can
mean,
find like
like
little
the
pieces of
game
documents that
theory,
tell you.
like
Yeah.
MatPat's game theory would say, you can't. I don't think it's that reasonable to make a vaccine from fungus, a fungal infection, which is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, it's they've also talked. I've seen many videos. It's like you wouldn't need to operate on her. You wouldn't need to like fucking take it from her brain. You could just take spinal fluid that would give you the same result. Like they've talked
Yeah,
about many times. Like the way that the doctor was trying to do it was insane because he would just kill the victim. They wouldn't know.
I mean, if you ignore that in the second game, you really relate to the doctor's daughter, then, right? Because he was killed
I think
for
you
doing
can
that.
still have it and relate to her as it's still you admire your father. You think he's doing the right thing, and then this fucking maniac named Joel just comes in and kills everybody.
But it doesn't. It makes it a bit less impactful when your father could have done it a way
But you don't
safer
know
way
if
without
you're
killing.
well, you don't know that because you're not a doctor. Your father is. But it's like it's implied because it's like people being like that are actual doctors that like watch. They're like, you could have just taken spinal fluid. So I'm curious how they'll address it in the show because like they clearly were like, okay, yeah, we know that we can't exactly
Oh,
do
is
that
the
because of
show like
stuff.
following the first game plot? Is that what it is?
It's following the first game's plot to a point. It is doing a lot of original stuff, like especially with the Sam and Henry story.
Oh, they show up in the
Yeah, dude, they're in it.
nice.
That's what the newest episode was. They definitely changed a lot of parts.
God,
There's one
what
part where they get
great
separated
people.
in like the
I
sewer system.
what great people. I hope they end up in a great situation.
Well, it was the depressive episode, JD. It was right at the end.
Did the thing that happened to them in the game happen to them in the show
It's
at the
right
end?
at the end of the episode.
That's pretty.
And
That's pretty cool.
it's so sudden when one of the things happens that like you're just like kind of like, oh my god, wait, it is, oh, and then like it just holds on a shot of him while he's looking at Ellie, and then you know that the thing happens to him, and it's like, oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, you
And
haven't played the game, right? So
no,
you
but I've
you don't know
watched
about
people
these
play
plot
it.
things,
Is the
or
thing.
okay, you watched them.
I know the stuff. I want to play it. I just don't want to buy a fucking PlayStation to play it. Is my thing. I don't want to because I'm not going to use a PlayStation for anything else because there's nothing else.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like
I want
PlayStation
nothing
has
more.
has way better exclusives on it than Xbox
Doesn't.
does, or
I'm sorry, PlayStation doesn't have Halo Infinite.
I said better exclusives.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You're also one of the very few people who still thinks Halo Infinite's better than I think most people think it is.
Uh, I stand by that too. I think most people are just fucking dickheads that want another fucking Halo 3 copy and paste. Because that's all they ever fucking say. They're like, we want Halo 3 again. It's like Halo 3 is not that good. I'm sorry, it's not. Like I think it's a good game. I don't think it's the best game. I think Halo 4 had the best. I think Halo 5 was just it tried doing too much. That wasn't it. It went too all over the place, and I think Halo Infinite is really honing it in and getting it back to where it was.
Mm.
But I don't fucking think for a second that Halo 3 was the peak.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if most people care if you think it's the peak because it's the peak whether or not you think it is or not.
What?
You know?
I like me saying what and you going, you know.
But what I meant to say was it's the peak, and whether or not you think it's the peak or not doesn't matter. Because the peak doesn't care about your feelings, and the bee is going to fly whether or not you think it can fly or not.
What?
The bee is going to fly whether or not you think it's going to fly or not.
So yeah, he killed himself.
Yeah, I thought they would maybe do something different, but they seem pretty true, I guess.
It's pretty true, but they still change like a lot of beats and like how we get the places and how
True
things
and real.
happen. They changed it enough that I think it is still a new story. It's not the exact fucking same. But people are fucking like yelling about it as if it is, and it's like, are you watching this though? Like, are you?
Well, I mean, you know, they got to be complaining
No,
about
I don't know.
something, right?
No.
There's nothing to complain about.
No, I think there's probably some stuff to complain about, but I don't think they're making good arguments.
And none of them come off the top of your head.
I think a lot of people's arguments are, Sa- Sarah wasn't black, and it's like, okay.
I mean,
Anything
hey,
else?
uh,
Was her performance bad? Well,
well, I mean, Sarah wasn't black. I guess that's a true statement, right, James?
yeah. Go on. Say something else that wasn't right with it.
No,
Tell me her performance was bad.
no,
Tell me that she didn't do a good job.
no.
It's because you can't.
It's because you
Fucking
can't.
coward.
Also, I was watching my favorite movie reviewer. Well, I guess not my favorite, but just watch a movie reviewer.
Alan the Alien? Sorry, Elvis
Yeah,
the Alien?
Elvis the Alien. And he was reviewing some movies, and I saw him review. Or I just got like recommended him reviewing that the Resident Evil Netflix show thing.
I still haven't watched that.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
man, I thought you'd be like one of the first people to watch that.
No, I didn't really much care for it. I would have preferred if they I heard that like they follow timeline wise, it does follow the events of like in game when stuff happens.
Oh, because when I like the first sentence he says is this movie probably would work if it's just a zombie movie, but it's not a Resident Evil movie.
I mean, there's definitely Resident Evil stuff in it, but it feels
There's
like
a
it's
liquor in it for like I think one scene,
Well,
5 seconds in the whole
I
show.
don't mean like callbacks. I mean like there definitely is
You
Resident Evil
mean
stuff in it, but like I don't know if it's enough to make it good enough.
it's like the I don't know. It's like the same thing with the Halo show, right? Where it's a Halo show. It's got Halo in the name
Oh, but there's the
and
difference,
everything. But
JD, is that the Halo show still has Halo in it.
well, I mean, but the show,
The
it
Resident Evil show just says this is Resident Evil, and they don't do anything more.
it says this is
Like
Halo,
this is
and then it's
the
just a
Resident Evil show
sci-fi
goes.
show.
The Resident Evil show goes. This is Albert Wesker, and you're like, okay.
It's the shot
Anything
sci-fi
else?
show, and then I mean, it's funny that they show Master Chief dying cringe in that one scene, but it was other than that,
Yeah, it was
it's
even better when they showed him
pretty
killing Quan 100
pretty
times.
poorly received. But I guess it's
Yeah, it's
just
pretty poorly received because people are dickheads that don't know a fucking thing about what they say. They literally just say the most random shit. They're like, Master Chief never took his helmet off. What the fuck are you talking about? He did it in the first game. He took his helmet off in the first game.
I think you're misremembering, James. You said all
I'm
this
not,
weird
though.
stuff, dude. I just
Master
don't
Chief
believe it
doesn't
anymore.
talk. Master Chief doesn't talk, JD. He doesn't talk.
Did he talk in the first game?
Master Chief
No.
doesn't bear his ass out for the public to see. Yes, he does. He's skinny dipped on a Delta Halo.
What are you
It's in
talking
the
about,
book.
James?
This
What are you talking
this was
about?
written by the people who made the games. You were wrong.
What are you talking about, James?
What I'm saying is it's the same dumb fucking arguments I hear about The Last of Us is people going, they wouldn't want this for the games. It's like, this was written by the people who made the games. What the fuck are you talking about? They haven't deviated.
No, 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 no.
Well, the people who made the Halo TV show never played the games. No, they said they didn't play the games when they visited 3 for fucking 3. They never said they didn't play them.
They should visit 343 again and talk to the
morons.
Halo team. Wait a minute.
Hey, let's watch those credits again.
Oh yeah, did you love how my internet cut out when it was going playing through the credits?
We weren't even
And then
halfway through.
And instead of it reconnecting me back to the credits, it just kicked me out into the main menu.
Kicked me to the credits. I heard
That's
every
nice.
piece. I watched all the legendary.
Despite the fact that I was the one hosting it, I mean, it's just whatever, dude. I mean, if that's how you want to make your game, hey. But I'm telling you, James,
I don't
it's
think that's
already.
how they want to make their game. I think that's how your stream.
Hey, that's just how it
computer
is.
Wants to be.
Hey,
JD, I think
that's just how it is. Hey, it's just how it do. Just how it
It's
do.
just how it do, Yugi.
And now I will never watch that scene because Halo Infinite's no longer on my PC.
Yeah, it's Atrioc. He walks up to a room. He unleashes the endless. But the legendary.
Is it slander
version-
to call him Atrioc?
No. It's his
I don't
name.
think he'll
It's
care.
ATRIOX.
IOX, but it's pronounced as a C.
I mean, I'm gonna just say this. I've seen plenty of times people use the letter X and have it sound like a C for some fucking reason. So it's Atrioc.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not. What he did was not fine, but
Atrioc in Halo? I mean, I think he was kind of an asshole.
no, I mean Atrioc's the streamer. Looking at deepfake videos of the fellow banished without their consent. Hey, funny thing, so I don't have ad blocker and stuff, so I get ads on the side of my screens whenever I go to stuff.
That you're insane, but okay.
And guess what I got an ad for?
What?
Deepfaked for?
Atrioc did?
No, I got it for like something that's like deepfake people. I'm like, I was like,
Really? You got an ad for like a website like that?
Yes, I was so caught.
Dude,
off guard.
I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you, dude. You have to turn. You have to turn off your targeted advertising, dude. It's exposing you too hard. I think you need to.
I don't even look at anything.
I
on
need
my
you to
computer
switch
except
that
YouTube
off
videos.
right now. You need to switch that off
I
right
was
now.
watching too much Atrioc.
You're talking about it too much, and the 343 Industries heard about you. Microsoft heard you and was
They
like,
heard
"Hey,
about me.
hey, I think you would like
Hey,
this kind of
that guy's
content
pretty
here." Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I was like so caught off guard because I'm like on an Etsy and I'm like, ooh, Common Writer, Common Writer guys, cosplay 3D files, interesting. And then I look up at the ad that's playing at the top of the screen. I'm like,
Oh, oh no.
it was literally the audio of, good morning, young. Oh, God damn.
You know, it's that one plankton clip, but it's slowed down by like 20%.
It just
So
looks
it's
like a
like it
normal.
looks just like a normal Krabby. Oh, yeah, it's just like that.
Oh man, it really it scared me.
Why?
I was frightened.
What? It's just a regular Krabby.
Oh my,
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
yes. But yeah, it was wild to see that.
Huh. It is pretty wild.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's wild. It's exposing. It's it
It's
brings more insight.
I'm curious how it got that to me because I literally never do anything but look at YouTube.
Oh, sure. Well, I mean, I think it's because you're a TikToker, right? So,
But I'm on my computer, not my phone.
well, I mean, it doesn't really matter, James. They know where you are.
What do you mean?
They know where
It
you
doesn't
are.
it depend on the device you use?
Are your devices connected in any way?
Oh
Using the
my
same
God,
account, maybe?
Spotify. It got to my Spotify.
Maybe it could go. Maybe it could connect through there. I don't know. I don't really use a lot of this stuff. Oh, yeah.
I thought your computer shut off when you said, "Oh."
No, no, no. I just saw an interesting thumbnail, but that's all.
And you saw an interesting ad play, JD. Would you like to elaborate for the council for the courtroom?
Yeah, I use ad blocker, so I don't see ads.
Oh, that's not true, JD. Because
Yeah,
you are
because
an ad.
because I'm on, I browse through YouTube and the internets a
You
bit,
you skedaddle.
and I don't like the ads, so I got something
Whoa,
that doesn't
whoa,
show me
whoa!
the
You don't
ads.
like the ads?
No.
JD. I don't think you should say that about the network.
Um,
Why? What are they gonna do? Cut my budget? Anyways, I'm gonna go get a beer.
that's just how the cookie crumbles.
I hate that you don't understand most of these jokes I make.
No, I don't, because they're from weird, vague TV shows that no one's ever
From
watched.
TikTok.
They're from weird, vague social medias that everyone uses.
It's also that was from Family Guy.
It's from weird, vague TV shows that I haven't watched in
You
a
keep
long
saying
time.
weird vague, and they're not vague. They are weird.
These weird shows and social medias that I don't watch.
I'm still the number one hater for fucking Family Guy too. Like I don't
I
know
thought you
why
loved Family Guy.
No, I have a problem with it because Seth MacFarlane keeps trying to write Griffin as a morally bad person in
Peter,
comparison to
what are you
Quagmire.
doing? Crack.
Crack.
What the fuck?
I
Where the
find
hell
it
did you even get
bizarre.
crack from? Got it from Blacks at the back of Blacks.
Jesus. Sounds like my dad.
Some white guy sold it to me. Peter Griffin's your dad?
With the way that you said that, we're watching so the Planet of the Apes
Yeah.
is marathoning like
Oh my
4 of
god,
his
Planet of
movies
the
today.
Apes is like a it's a bad representation of
Well, it is when my dad's sitting
Yeah.
there and we see a black guy being on
Get your
screen
filthy
with
paws off
Planet of the
me.
Apes well, no, it's where in the fourth movie we're watching the beginning and there's like they're like, okay, the apes have become intelligent, but we're keeping them as
Apes have
slaves.
become intelligent.
And we're keeping them as slaves, and they say that, and then like there's this one cop, and it's a black cop, and he's like waving one of the apes around and everything, and my dad like he just says, "Well, I'm not saying anything," and then he just doesn't say anything else, and I like turn to him, I'm like, "You're
Guess
not
you're right.
saying what, Dad?" He's like, "I'm not saying anything." I'm like, you don't gotta tell me you're not saying anything, Dad."
But I'm not, son. I'm not saying
Yeah,
anything.
he's like, but I'm not. I'm like, okay, you just don't gotta tell me.
No, I think it's just a weird coincidence.
I believe you. You just don't have to tell me. I don't need to know.
I think that's just a weird coincidence, you know?
but I'm not saying anything.
Because unlike you, James, I don't think, you know,
Who?
huh? Well, I
What?
mean, I'm not saying anything.
This is all really interesting, JD. But them damn goblins.
Those Green God Bank goblins been hoarding
Those
my money this entire time.
those Judd Sus.
That's,
Insane that we found out that's what it meant.
I cannot believe that somebody actually made that.
I was like, I wonder what this means when I type it in, and I found the definition, and it's literally sus of the Jew. I was like,
Okay,
whoa.
just to clarify, I'm not laughing because I'm anti-Semitic. I'm laughing because it's silly.
It's sus.
Because that thing
I'm
is
laughing
silly.
because they said sus. That wasn't a thing back then. Nobody said sus.
You never know.
That's Among Us.
Yeah, I hate all of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every single one of you, no matter what background you come from, whatever, I hate all of you.
I thought you were gonna say no matter what bread.
No matter what sus you use, I hate all of you. Among
Okay,
Us.
I'm glad that you.
You know this weird Cartoon Network cartoon called Chowder?
Yes, I do. I was a big fan of it.
I've been recently getting a bunch of clips related to Chowder, and I
Good.
forgot.
It was good.
I forgot that I've watched this show and that the show existed, and it was it's actually really good.
You want to make a chowder abridged?
I don't know if we could. I don't know if we have to make a bridge for it because it's
It already is.
it's so crazy because it out of in itself isn't a bridge. I feel like it's an abridge of something, but it's not. It's an original.
It's just something, and I look at it and I go, "What are you? What are you?
What
Ghost
is
Story?"
this? You look at it, you're like, what is this?
You look at it and you go, "Huh? It's like ghost stories, but
Yeah,
not
because
racist."
I've seen the clips of this. Man, a lot of the jokes in Chowder are actually really funny.
They're so good, dude. They're so
They were really
good.
funny. They had like some of the best bits.
Oh no, he's got a plunger.
It reminds me of the scene when they went to the bank that was run by goblins, and
No, JD, it was run by birds.
I forgot what. No, there's an old man there. Wait, the old man who was at the bank in Chowder had a big nose.
Well, that's just because he was an old man.
I see.
People have the misconception.
No, James. No, James.
People have the misconception
That
that when you
was-
get older, your nose grows, but
No,
in
no,
reality,
James.
it's that your skin is
James,
shrinking.
it's
and your
not
bones are
because
just,
no, it's not because of that. Okay, James, it's
but
because
that's the actual reason.
it's
a big
because the
misconception that people
the
have.
showrunners are anti-Semitic and they put in a Jewish person in the bank scene in
JD,
Chowder.
you're dick writing way too much for J.K. Rowling.
Did you
I
know,
hope you know
that there was a? I want to make this clear. I don't like J.K. Rowling.
I don't know, JD. It sounds like you kind of did.
Well, number one, J.K. Rowling doesn't even have a dick. That's one reason not to like her. Number two,
Yeah, that's because she's transphobic.
that's another reason you don't like her.
That's a valid
Number
reason.
three, she's a boomer, and they don't like her anyway because of that.
Yeah, that's not why you don't like her. We all know that.
And I like Harry Potter, but I don't like J.K. Rowling.
Uh-huh, sure, JD. That's what they all say.
And I think you are doing a stretch with that, I think you're having a stretch saying that I
doing a
like
stretch.
J.K. Rowling. That's a bit stretchy.
JD.
That's stretchy to me.
I think I'm hitting the mark.
That's stretchy to me, James.
I don't know, JD. I think I'm pretty on the mark here.
Have you seen that one meme from Chowder where it's the intro music, but it's just Mundal saying, I took the moon over and over again, or you take the moon over and over again?
And I take the moon,
And you take the moon, and you take the moon.
You take the moon, you take the moon.
Chowder.
You sing everything that seems like fun. You take the moon, and you take the moon. Yes.
It's a
I
great
have.
show, though. I feel like that's a discussion for another time, but
Chowder's amazing.
yeah.
It's one
Do you
of my
know why I
favorite shows ever.
remembered why I remember Chowder so recently? Is
Why?
because I when a long time ago I watched the Charlie tier listing all the Cartoon Network shows, and he said he
What did
never
he give
watched
Chowder?
Chowder. He said he never
What a
saw
bitch.
Chowder, and he thought that it was just a ripoff of Adventure Time.
Oh my god.
And I was like, wait a minute.
And we
Not
can't
only
say
has this
Charlie.
guy never
That's a
seen
valid
Chowder,
reason.
which is probably the goofiest cartoon in existence, which he would love, I think.
He would love.
but he said it was a ripoff of Adventure Time. But
It's
Adventure
not
Time
even close.
came after Chowder.
But also, they have nothing in common with each other.
No, they're not. They're nowhere close to each
They're
other.
incredibly different stories. Chowder isn't telling a meaningful tale over multiple seasons. It's just fucking laughing at you for
Okay,
watching it.
meaningful tale. I don't know.
Yeah, JD.
I've only seen like the
No,
first.
JD, go on.
I've seen
Tell
the
me how it
first
is
season of
meaningful.
Adventure Time, and it seems like there's.
Yeah,
It's just
the
random.
First season.
It's just random to me.
It's because it's the first season.
What's the big overarching plot of Adventure Time then?
Love. Love always wins.
Yeah, okay, James. Wow, that's so That's so specific, so contextual. Such huge, such perfect structure.
Thank you.
It doesn't make it bad. Still like Adventure Time.
No, I think I don't think I can properly like describe the overarching tale. I'd have to rewatch it.
Is there a plot, or is it just character developments?
I mean, character development is plot, JD.
But I meant like plot as in like a story. You know, like
Oh yeah, there's
characters
a
are a part of a story.
JD, I can't fucking drop it off the top of my head though. I haven't watched it in years. I don't remember. I haven't watched it.
What? Then what? You just know
what?
there's an amazing plot for it.
I remember there was an amazing plot.
But you just don't know what the plot is.
The plot's be kind. It's like everything everywhere all at once. It's just be kind.
That's a theme, James. It's not a plot.
It's the plot.
The plot, it's like beginning.
JD, which one of us
there are
watched
characters
it?
in the plot.
JD, which one of us watched it?
Which one of us doesn't remember it? Both of us, James.
No, I win. Wanna know why?
Yeah.
I said so.
Oh wait, I just getting recommended Elvis the Alien about why the Halo show is very bad.
Of course, you just got recommended. You definitely
Look at that.
look it up.
No, it was just I was scrolling through the YouTube recommendations.
You've watched that before too, haven't you? Right?
It says I've watched 2 minutes of it.
I keep getting recommended videos on YouTube that I know I've already watched, and it's annoying because like I'm not getting anything new. For
I
like,
get videos that are recommended to me already. Yeah.
I just keep getting ones I've already seen though, and I don't care. I don't want them. I just want to get something new.
Sometimes I like rewatching some things that I thought were funny.
Well, sometimes I like rewatching stuff too, but I don't want only rewatches. I want new stuff.
It's like your entire feed is just a red bar underneath every single thumbnail.
Well, no, I don't have that turned on, so like I don't even have that. I just recognize it because I know I've watched this fucking video before. Like I know because I've seen it 5 times already.
Oh, I see.
Stop making me watch it because you won't give me anything new.
Huh. Oh wait, I saw another thing from the because it just reminded me after reading these comments about the Halo thing. It reminded me of the of one comment from the talking about the Last of Us show, I think.
Yeah.
And it said something like the director said that you couldn't make a good story if the main character is like masked or something along the lines of that, where it's hard to make a story like that.
What?
If the main character was masked, like they're wearing a mask or like they're covering their face.
That's not true though.
Yeah, and they said that it's funny that the director of Last of Us said that when their main character played a character that wore a mask.
That's also an insane thing is that like the producer, like one of the producers, not all of them, but like one of them was like, yeah, you don't the story of the games. We don't know any of it. We're just doing this on our own. And it's like,
yeah, bullshit. That's
yeah, you're a fucking liar. Neil
that is
Druckmann's
bullshit.
writing this. You're just trying to start shit.
You're just trying. You're just trying to start shit.
You're a fucking liar.
You're a liar. You're a phony. You're a goddamn phony. See, did you get that? You get that reference, James?
Got it. I got it. You're quoting SpongeBob.
Yeah, I did. I am quoting Family Guy.
Yeah, SpongeBob.
Yeah. What's sad to me is the fact that the creators of the shows themselves acknowledge that they're illiterate about Halo lore, and we're kindly proud of it when making the show.
Have you been Googling this, JD? Were you waiting to
No,
talk about
I'm not
it?
Googling about it. It's
It
just
sounds
that
like you're Googling it.
I'm not Googling. It's just that Carl Urban. Well, I mean, if I'm Googling, you could hear my keyboard
What are
typing.
you talking about?
You could hear my keyboard typing if I was Googling.
What do you mean, Carl Urban? What does he have to do with anything?
Carl Urban knew how to play a masked character without letting his ego get in the way, and most actors want to take helmets and masks off so people see their faces, even if it makes no sense in the world to remove your head protection. But Urban insisted keeping his portrayal of Judge Dredd helmeted because the character never removes it.
Oh no, yeah, that's a good example. I think that is fine. I think characters like Judge Dredd, they do a great job, but that's also because you get like parts of the face still. You can still do that. And I think with The Mandalorian, it was just Pedro Pascal did an amazing job and everything. I'm not saying you
Yeah.
can't. I'm not saying you have to remove the helmet.
I mean, you don't have to remove it, but
No, I think
it's just sad because there's even lore-based reasons to leave the helmet on 90% of the time. In several of the books, it's mentioned that a lot of Spartans, even more specifically John, don't like taking their armor off because they felt like freaks after their initial reception by the public slash other military, as well as being pretty seriously emotionally scarred from their physical augmentations at childhood and
yeah,
that whole
John
bag.
removed his helmet in front of people all the time, especially military that he was always around.
No,
The
no,
only
no,
times he
no.
did,
I think you're
hey
just
JD,
projecting
as
that,
somebody that has
James.
also read the books, let me tell you this: he didn't remove his helmet when he was in fucking combat. You know, like he does in the show. Whenever he's in combat, he doesn't just fucking pop it off. He keeps it on.
Yeah?
He has it on when he fights.
I don't
It's only
know,
when he's like in
James.
a
I feel like you're
moment
kind of
where he's
just
with like in a
projecting.
base, he just takes it off. He's on a ship. He kept it on until he had to force Quan to like put a gun down so she could cooperate with him.
Hey, as a Halo virgin myself, I would never think of Master
Hey, JD,
Chief
I've taken my headphones
as
off because I don't want to hear anymore. I haven't.
as
I'm
a
not that upset about it.
as a Halo virgin myself. I would never think of Master Chief as someone who would sleep with some chick while not killing shit. So there you go.
It's not what happened.
I mean, hey,
No.
I'm not saying anything.
Hey, JD, you said hey? No.
I'm not saying anything.
No. Then don't. Did you know Dwayne Johnson voiced Cliff Jumper in the Transformers Prime TV show, but only once?
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't want to pay him anymore. They paid him once. They're like, Jesus Christ, kill him.
Well, I mean,
Then they killed his character that episode. They literally atomized him.
even from watching this review, the Covenant really seemed just like an afterthought rather than properly fearsome villains. It feels
It's
more
how they're fucking shown
MC
every
is
time
just
they're in
fighting
anything. What the
random
fuck do you mean?
skirmishes than a full blown war.
What do you mean? That's how they're always. I. This is a fucking lie. That's literally how they're always shown in everything.
Not from that Halo Infinite campaign I just played. They were pretty front and center as the main
Oh, Jake,
villains.
you're not telling me it wasn't just random skirmishes anytime you'd accidentally come upon them?
You telling me that they're scattered all over the world and pretty much every enemy fought was a Covenant? Yeah.
Yeah, no, wait, JD, they weren't Covenant. They were banished.
Just shut the fuck.
Checkmate, atheists.
Oh, okay. So they had a different name now. That's great.
So, JD,
Wow.
do you got anything else?
Yeah, so the scene where Master Chief said, "So this is Halo," and then took down the Covenant leaders with Quan was one of the scenes of all time.
My favorite scene of Halo is when Master Chief looked at Quan, took off his helmet, looked her right in the face before then turning around to show his naked ass and said, "It's Halo time."
Well, I felt the need to tell you that the part you found interesting, talking about how they replaced children with clones. Well, that was established in the lore in the very first book written by Eric Nyland. So one of the
Cool.
more interesting plot points in the show wasn't even written by the showrunners. It really just emphasizes how fucking cool the series could have been if they just stuck with Halo's core
so
themes
cool. They
and
stuck with the
altered parts of
fucking
it
theme
to make
still, though.
more
That
interesting
happened in
for
the fucking
TV.
show too.
Instead,
What do you
they
mean?
wanted to be so far removed that they took
What the
everything
fuck do you
interesting
mean?
about
They kept the
Halo
lore. What are you
and
talking
replaced it
about?
with their original ideas
What are you
that were
talking
all
about?
objectively worse.
What are you talking about? They literally still did the
It
same thing.
just
You're not saying
makes
anything.
sense.
JD, you're literally just saying words. You're not saying anything though.
I'm making a case in point, James.
You aren't though. You just said.
Hey,
So
hey,
you know the thing they
hey,
did
hey.
in the show.
I'm not
They
saying
did it in the
anything.
books too. Yeah, no shit. That's where they got it from.
I'm not saying anything.
Yes, you are. I'm not saying anything, but I'm saying something. I'm
Listen,
not spitting, but I'm spitting.
I don't need to say anything because everyone already knows.
I don't know, JD. It sounds like you're really trying to say something here, but you're not making good points.
I'm not joking when I say watching it felt like the deaths of Noble Team from Reach. We started at 5 people by episode 3. There was only myself and my brother left. We persevered and got to the end. It took us 2 weeks because the show was so boring. I had to stop it for like two
Damn, it took them
episodes
two
every
weeks. Is
time
that
we
because it
started.
came out weekly and it didn't come out all at once? Anyways,
I mean, hey, oh, there's a word I like in this one. The accuracy in this
there's a
video,
word I like in this one.
the accuracy in this video when describing a show is in one word: immaculate.
Impeccable. Oh, okay.
Immaculate. I never got past episode 2, and I'm glad you could stomach the rest to post this video. Thank you so much for your hard work and
Hey,
dedication.
people that literally say that are fucking pussies. I don't
Hey,
give a
man. I
shit.
mean, hey, James, if you don't like
You're
watching a show, you
you're a
shouldn't watch
fucking
it.
loser if you really were like, I couldn't stomach it. Shut up.
He didn't say
You
I
don't
could
want to. You
stomach
don't
it.
want. No, no.
He was
You.
glad that someone else could stomach it.
He literally said I couldn't stomach it. I'm glad you were able to.
Yeah, he said,
What do you mean?
I'm glad you could stomach it.
Oh my god, JD, it's the same fucking difference. Yeah, I'm
Okay,
gonna
Jay, whoa,
die.
James.
I'm gonna fucking die
Listen,
over
dude. The
these
moment
little
the moment
things.
John Buttcheeks took off his helmet in episode 1, I knew it was not going to be Halo and that we were going to get
Oh, you
garbage.
mean when he took it on at the actual
It's a
last
shame
couple
that we
minutes
got 2 very
of
poor
the
live
episode?
adaptations of
Ooh,
Netflix Resident
ooh.
Evil and Paramount Halo. The entire teams behind both of these live action massacres should never touch another video game adaptation. I really hope this
I
whole
want to hear
get a
them say.
video
I want
game
to hear them say the words that they
franchise
never played it. I want to hear them say the words that they never played it. I want to
and
hear
put it
somebody
on
say
our
those words
live
because that's still
streaming
not fucking
service
true.
so people have a reason to sub doesn't become a trend. Live action anime adaptations are bad enough.
We should watch the live action Full Metal Alchemist. It's literally, hey, have you ever seen Full Metal
It's
Alchemist Brotherhood? Yeah.
it's
You want to watch
Edward.
it all in 1 hour and it's even worse?
It's Edward. Whoa, you think it's bad? The Full Metal thing?
I think the Full Metal Alchemist movie is horrible.
I thought you were like because what you said was Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, but in 1 hour, and it's worse. It's implying that Full Metal
Oh
Alchemist
yeah,
Brotherhood is bad.
I don't like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I think it tells a fine story. I don't like it in comparison to the original.
I see. Oh, so you like the
I don't
original Full
care.
Metal
I don't
Alchemist?
care that it's more accurate to the manga. That's just because there was a difference in things that happened. Firstly, the anime finished coming out before the manga because the manga took so long. That's why it's different. They
Yeah.
literally just wanted to get it out in the manga when fucking finished writing their shit. So they're like, okay, we'll just make it ourselves then. And it's a good story. And the
Yeah.
movies for it are good too.
I mean, I never
But I don't
watched it,
think
so
it's
I don't know.
I don't think the fucking Brotherhood is all that great in my opinion. I think it could be better, and I think everybody overhypes the shit out of it because it's just the more accurate one.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
It literally
But
speed runs so many of
I
the
think I'll end it
stories.
here though with this. I
No, hold on,
really.
wait, I got one more thing before we end it.
Oh, sure. What do you want to talk about?
The Sergeant Frog abridged.
The what?
Yeah, I think we should do that. Sergeant Frog the abridged. It's what I've been telling you about, JD.
Oh, that's the bridge thing? I don't know what that is though.
Exactly. Brand new, fresh start.
Yeah, you sure this isn't going to end as poorly as last time's did?
I think I will be able to post this one.
I don't know, James.
Yeah, I'll get a script written up and everything, like a quick mock up. I'll send
Is
it to you. We can.
the only reason you wanted to do what made you want to do a bridge of this?
I saw a clip of it and it re-sparked my love for it, so I've just been like watching it.
Oh, so you've watched it before?
Yeah, I watched the entire series before. It was one of my first like 3 animes I ever watched, and I watched the whole thing when I could. They used to
Huh.
have it on YouTube. I literally would watch every episode over and over again. I loved it.
Oh, I've never heard of it. What's it about?
And fun. So an alien species that are like little tadpole frog guys. They crash land on Earth, and
Yay!
this group we follow, they get scattered all over Earth and everything, or not all over Earth, all over Japan, more specifically.
Right.
And one of them, the leader, is this Gundam loving,
That's why you.
like
I
idiot.
see. That's
No,
why
no,
you're.
no. That's what like Gundam was my
The
first anime,
coincidences
like, other
here
than,
aren't they're.
no, because I didn't understand it because I'd never gotten a Gundam kit, so I didn't understand like his love for Gundam kits, and so it never made like sense for me and everything. But that's like his characteristic is that
I'm
he's
not
this
gonna
like
say anything.
idiotic leader of this military group who's obsessed with Gundams rather than like his own missions. So he
Yeah, I'm
just
not
gets,
gonna
like,
say
distracted by
anything.
shit. That's good because I'm still talking. I'm sorry, that was a bit mean.
No, that was hilarious. Keep going.
I'm sorry, still. He's a leader of this military group that is like comprised of here's the young, impressionable but very violent like kid part of the group.
Violent.
He's incredibly violent. Here's the clearly what's supposed to be a militaristic guy. He's all tough and grumpy, but then it's like the moment he sees a person like this human that he likes, he just turns into this idiot who can't like process
Turns
things.
into Fred.
Yeah.
Should we do the different voice for when he turns into that stupid idiot? We just give him the Fred
Yes.
voice. Same
So I was thinking
inflection
about
as
it because I
Fred.
was like, okay, I wonder who JD would want to do voices for and everything. I'll let we'll figure it out when we get to that point. But I totally think we should like do very drastically different voices for like when they
Yay!
change demeanors.
It's me.
Like when the leader is like trying to be all leaderistic, we should have like a sort of like Optimus Prime like trying to be serious, and it's like
I'll kill you. I'll kill you all.
I'll kill you. I'll kill. There's a ninja character, but he's just like a fucking. He's just the worst.
They always gotta have a ninja character.
And then there's Matt Bragg.
Matt Bragg's in it?
I mean, there's a character that's pretty much Matt Bragg.
Oh.
And I was thinking about it. I was like, I can either make him Todd Howard or Matt Bragg.
And you thought Matt Bragg?
I'm still stuck. I haven't decided yet. They don't show up all in episode 1.
Oh.
They show up like over the first like 10 episodes and stuff. Then you get the full group, and then it's just shenanigans from there.
Hmm.
But it's really good. I think it could make for a good abridged.
Oh, well,
I don't think anyone's done it yet. I'll have to double check. But I don't think anyone's done it yet.
Hey, man,
if they
if you
have,
want
we'll
it,
do
you
it
want my
better.
voice in there, I'll be glad to,
Of course I want your voice in there,
to
JD. We're
cough up my
partners.
voice in there.
We're co-hosts. Sorry, I shouldn't say partners. We're co-hosts.
Of the what? Am I also the co-host of the Celluloid Slaughter, which is now a non-weekly
We've done 2 episodes
podcast live commentary
Well, JD, we've done 2
abridged.
episodes now. Yeah.
We recorded more than 2. Are there 2
Yeah,
up
but
right
we've
now,
only
or
seen 2.
okay?
Because
Oh, I thought yeah,
there's some that should never come out.
probably like Morbius. I guess we should just
Like
bury
Morbius.
that.
I thought it was funny, but I don't think it was funny enough because of just how bad that movie is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm very excited. I'll get a script typed up for you, and then we can pull up the first episode, watch it, and then like, okay, here's how we're gonna change things.
Sure. I guess the next time I see you, I'll record on your microphone so that everything sounds more uniform. Then, huh?
And we'll be seeing each other at the convention.
Right. The convention.
But I'll also probably bring over like your
Are the tickets
cosplay
available
at
to
some
be bought right now?
Oh, I already got them.
Oh,
It's all Irie.
you've mine too?
Yeah, it was cheaper to
you
buy like a
son of a
certain set of
bitch.
them. Well, because I was also like, hey, Noah, you want to come? And I was like, okay, my sister, you want to come? And she's like, I only want to come for 1 day. I'm like, it's literally going to be cheaper if I buy the 4 3 days than the 3 3 days and 1 day. Like I did not know how to explain it to her when she was like, I just want to come 1 day. I'm like, I understand that, but I have to still buy it the other way.
Oh, so she has the full 3-day pass, but she's only going to show up for 1 day.
She's only going to show up for 1 day, so it's like
Sure.
if anybody else wants to come.
Sure, I didn't realize such a normie like your sister would be interested in going.
Well, she wanted to go like last year, and she was supposed to come, but then she was like, I'm like, oh, okay. You don't have to go.
Okay.
I was like, you don't have to go. Just let me know so I can know if I have to buy this or not. And that's why like Noah ended up coming that one time.
Maybe.
But yeah, now we're gonna be getting Noah for all 3 days as well. Apparently,
Great. Oh, he's coming
Will
for
he
all
be?
3?
he said. I think if I remember correctly, he said he's gonna be showing up for Friday the full day, and then the
Wow.
next 2 he'll be showing up like half days.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, yeah, if you enjoyed, then you should subscribe. Press
Yeah.
that button. Lick all
Yeah.
over that button. Deposit
Whoa.
that button into the Green Gots bank.
No, don't do
Hogwarts
that.
bank.
Don't do that.
Do not be anti-Semitic. Don't pull a J.K. Rowling. But do enjoy your Hogwarts legacy.
No, don't
And that'll be it from us.
burn alive if you do.
Bring us out, James.
So his name is Sergeant Kerro, but he's just called Sergeant Frog because he looks like a frog and everything. And then there's one that just